friends, welcome back. I hope you and your loved ones are safe, and I hope that it's sunny where you are because that can bring a lot of positivity to these dark times. It was a literal blizzard today in upstate New York. I have my yellow shirt on. That makes me feel sunny. So hopefully this one will come back soon. Cauliflower steak with nacho cheese sauce. First things first, turn on that oven to 350 degrees. Let it preheat while we prepare the food. The cheese is nut-free, and get this, it's made with potato and carrots and nutritional yeast, of course. This is a staple, but it's really delicious. My whole family is obsessed, and they're not as insane as I am, so a lot of people like this cheese. To prepare the cauliflower, I'm going to take off the green stem. Yes. I think cauliflowers are such a versatile food. You can make it into rice, you can make it into vegan steak, which is what we're doing. Thick enough pieces that it won't be crumbly. Cauliflower just crumbles, but you want it to be thin enough that it will bake thoroughly, so you get that really delicious melt in your mouth effect. We're gonna get a baking sheet. Lay your cauliflower pieces down on the baking sheet. Now we shall season the cauliflower. Turmeric, onion powder, salt, and of course nutritional yeast. Be light on the turmeric. This stuff can be kind of bitter, but it's super good for your body, super good for your digestive system, and has really anti-inflammatory properties. Onion powder. Some sea salt. Before adding the nutritional yeast, I would suggest to put olive oil or grapeseed oil, some kind of oil that will really help the yeast stick to the cauliflower. I'm not going to use it because my dad's not supposed to have oil. It's not good for your heart. It does work without oil, it just works a bit better with. I'm going to add some thyme to top it off. Sometimes I like to use basil or rosemary, something green to give it that nice color and just a bit more flavor. Alrighty, looking good. I'm gonna pop her in the oven for half an hour, and then we're going to do our nacho cheese sauce. For the nacho cheese sauce, we need 1.5 cups of potatoes peeled and 2 to 3 carrots peeled. We're gonna put it in the pot to be cooked. Don't drip. Cover it with water. Put this on the stove and let it cook for about 10 minutes. We'll know it's done when it's soft, and we can do the chopstick test. Sticking a chopstick in it, and it's soft. Our ingredients for the nacho cheese: salt, plant-based milk, cornstarch, nutritional yeast, onion powder and garlic powder, and limon. In our blender, 2 cups of plant-based milk, 1/2 cup of yeast. Nutritional yeast. I just call it yeast because I think it's funny. I don't know why. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. The ocean. 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And 1 tablespoon of lemon. Once the potatoes and carrots that we've been cooking are soft, we're going to combine that into the blender. They're pretty soft. Let's drain the carrots and the potatoes. I like to drain with a knife. It makes me feel like a daddy. They have been successfully drained. Now we will take the potatoes and the carrots and we will add it to our mixer, our blender. We will blend until smooth, delicious nacho cheese cream. Ooh, that smells good. Look at that color. It's nacho cheese. It's nacho cheese. It's how much cheese. Sorry, I had to. We're gonna add some chives on top so it looks nice and pretty. Voila, nacho cheese. It's delicious. I know it sounds a little weird, potatoes and carrots to make cheese, but trust me, it's very good. To make the carrot fries, we're gonna peel the skin off. Chop the very ends off. Cut it lengthwise. Little carrot fries. I've never made carrot fries. I just make French fries and sweet potato fries, but I figure it can't be much different, right? All of our beautiful carrots on the baking sheet, and we're gonna dress them up for a swanky night out called my dinner, my mouth. Always the yeast. A little bit of that. For those of you who don't know what nutritional yeast is, it's a vegan staple. It's got a lot of B12 in it, which is not just a vegan need. Everyone needs B12 because B12 comes from the soil. It doesn't come from animals. And since our soil is so depleted, everyone is usually deficient in B12. I'll put some thyme on there, you know, keep it cohesive. Whole thyme theme, because this quarantine has been a constant reminder of how precious time is. Existential crisis, done. Now we're gonna stick our cauliflower and our carrots in the oven for about a half an hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna be making mashed potatoes for the side, so I've gone ahead and peeled all of these potatoes. I put the water on, gonna let it boil, then we're gonna put the potatoes in the boiling water for about 20 minutes. First I'm gonna chop them in half so they'll cook faster. I never really have a set time for the potatoes. I just see when they're a bit soft. Usually I do the chopstick test where I stick a chopstick in it. I used to really hate potatoes. Like, the texture would really turn me off. But I don't know, I was crazy because potatoes are delicious and nutritious. Now that the water's boiling, let's pop the potatoes in, turn it down a little bit. I'll check back on it later. Gonna check on the potatoes. Now we're gonna finish up the mashed potatoes. Yay! Strain our potatoes, but first we're gonna take 2 cups of water out of the pot. add in 1 cup of that water. One-third cup of unsweetened plant-based milk. Looks like the cauliflower is just about done. Gonna take it out of the oven. So yummy. Ooh, and colorful. Eat your colors, people. Eat your colors. Subscribe to my channel.
Hey,